I got a life jacket on. And not only am I going to teach you how to float, I'm going to teach you how to make a root beer float. So, editor, cue intro. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brock and I review root beers. So you can call me Root Beer Brock. And not only do I review root beers, but I am quite the root beer connoisseur, correct? So I think it is time to do a root beer float special. Now this is a 100 subscriber special and I want to thank all of my subscribers out there. Every single view, I want to thank every single one of you. Thank you so much for staying tuned and just watching my videos. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. Since I like to give a history lesson about the root beer, I wanted to give a rundown of how the root beer float originated. So it originated in the mining town of Cripple Creek, Colorado, where it was invented by a Colorado man named Frank J. Wisner in August of 1893. Root beer floats were originally named the Black Cow, in which Wisner came up with this name after noticing that the snowy peaks of a Colorado mountain called the Colorado Cow Mountain reminded him of ice cream floating on top of a soda. So there you go, a little bit of the history of how the root beer float got started. So, it's just a mad invention. It's the chemistry of it is quite impressive. So, ingredients you need to make a root beer float are as follows. You need ice cream, preferably vanilla, but you can do either type of ice cream, but preferably vanilla if you want the best tasting root beer float, honestly. And also root beer, of course, because what else? I mean, there are other floats out there where you can make it with Coke or Dr. Pepper or that such. However, root beer float is the most common and, in my opinion, the most tasty. And it makes a great dessert, and they are still famous to this day. So, without further ado, let's break out that glass. Alright, so I just broke out the glass, so here it is. If you ever wondered, yes, I have a nice coaster to set my glass on, so it doesn't damage my desk. So with that out of the way, I had to move my camera because I wanted y'all to see what I'm doing. So you get your ice cream first, and I got Bluebell vanilla ice cream right here. And Bluebell is a great brand of ice cream. It is a go-to brand for a lot of people. So there we go. So first thing you want to do is you get your Bluebell. Now, this is a how-to video. So I'm going to be showing you how to make the best root beer float. The Root Beer Brock style. Alright? Look at that. Look at that. It's a nice bucket of ice cream here. Would devour this if I was ever heartbroken on a couch watching Monday Night Football. Anyways, you get a scoop here, and then I got my mug. It's starting to defrost a little bit. But you just put it down in there. I know you can't see it. It's a magic trick. Ooh, abracadabra. Where did it go? Alright, so you put that down in there. And now, let's do 2 scoops. 2 scoops in there. There you go, 2 scoops. Now you get your A&W root beer, which I wanted to do my go-to root beer, of course. Ooh, that was gnarly. Okay, now we got it Smells incredible. All right, now we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it in halfway. Halfway. Let me show you all that. See there? Halfway. It's foaming. Let's put a little bit more. I guess you want the foam to set. It's a little bit over half. Like this. Chemistry. The way the root beer and the ice cream just mingle together. They just go and they go whew, and man, it just creates a beautiful reaction. And I don't know how else to describe it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. So now what you want to do is you put that on, put that aside, and you get another A&W root beer. But this one is different than that one. That first one we put in was room temperature. You know I like my refrigerated root beers. So why room temperature? Well, let me tell you. What's the chemistry, what I just showed you, it lets it bubble up better. With the cold and the warm, the way it reacts is better. However, now for the better feeling when we go for a sip and the nice ice coldness, now we put this in. It's a good compliment. We put that there. It's coming up to the top. Look at that. Ooh, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. And we are almost done. Put that aside. And we go in and we do one more scoop. And look at that. Look at that. Absolute beautifulness. Beautifulness. That is a root beer Brock. Root beer float. And I forgot a spoon, so let me go grab that.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I am back and I got a spoon. Wow. This toaster's so sticky. Oh my gosh. So now we're gonna go in for this. We're gonna go in with this root beer float. Root beer float going in. Don't be alarmed. There's just condensation dripping. No messes are made so far. Holy cow. Ooh. I'm not even gonna lie. I completely forgot how good a root beer float is. What the heck? I really forgot how good that is. The way the vanilla ice cream just complements it is unreal. Holy cow. That is so good. I'm not even gonna lie, it kind of tastes like coffee. And I love coffee. I may start a coffee channel too, because I love coffee, I'm not gonna lie. But root beer, primary drink. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Let me get some root beer flavored vanilla ice cream here. That is so good. Holy cow. I'm going to put a little bit of more in there. This is something I like to do when I get halfway through. I just like to refill it. Because you don't get much root beer with the root beer flows because of how much foam sits in it. But alright, so I went ahead and did that. It does. It looks like a coffee almost. I love that. But Starbucks, hire me. I can bring root beer floats to the table. And I can make them better than most of your foo-foo fancy schmoo drinks. they have nothing on my root beer float. In Frozen, Olaf once said, "Some things are worth melting for." And I highly agree when it comes to root beer floats. It's just delicious. It's delicious. It truly is. It's incredible. And I just showed y'all how Root Beer Brock likes to make these root beer floats. So now you know how to float. You can float too! Ha ha ha! Pennywise, I don't know. I've never seen it, so that was probably a terrible reference. So as I go in for the final sip, please just keep on subscribing, keep on liking, keep on sharing, comment, turn on those notification bells so you never miss a Root Beer Brock video, and I'll just keep getting better with these videos because entertaining y'all is what I love to do. So I really enjoy being able to sit here and drink one of my favorite drinks and entertain y'all, and I can't wait to see what's to come. And y'all are going on this journey with me, which I absolutely love. And I just hope to be delivering even more great videos, great content for y'all in the future, and going to some really unique places that display very unique root beer, because root beer is such an awesome drink. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and as we just got 100, let's go on to 200, and then until we hit that million and onwards, because it ain't gonna stop here. There's a lot more root beer to cover, and I can't be more happy to drink it with y'all. Anyways, final sip. And with that, I like to say, good job. Let's go home.
You thirsty, partner?